Kwa immediately tungeokoa hiyo mwili.
Catherine Oyise, KTN News.
Medics countrywide have now vowed to down tools within 48 hours to protest the shooting of their boss, Dr. Davji Atela, by police during the protest march in Nairobi Thursday. The medics have accused police of using excessive force to disperse peaceful medics who were holding a peaceful march within Nairobi streets. The move by medics came on a day that officials from branches countrywide condemned the action by police. Here is that report prepared by Maureen Wanjiku.
Young doctors were marching around the streets of Nairobi on Thursday during peaceful protests over delayed internship posting letters when police lobbed tear gas canisters to disperse the protesters. Several medics were injured in the fracas, among them KMPDU Secretary General Dr. Davji Atela, who was hit by a tear gas canister on the head.
KMPDU condemns in the strongest terms possible the police brutality meted against unarmed and peacefully demonstrating doctors and the attempted assassination of our SG, Dr. Davji Atela.
In a news briefing Friday, doctors strongly condemned what they call police brutality. They asked the government through the Ministry of Interior to bring to book the officers behind the incident. They have called for action against culprits, or else they will be forced to take an industrial action within 48 hours.
Amnesty Kenya calls on the relevant authorities to conduct swift, thorough and impartial investigations into this shocking incident. We urge the Independent Policing Oversight Authority to expedite its inquiry and ensure accountability to all those responsible for this unjustifiable act of force against peaceful protesters.
Wasipofanya tuna kile ambacho tutawaambia wafanye. Siku ya Jumatatu tutawaita madaktari wote katika nchi ya Kenya waje Nairobi ili tuandamane katika wizara ambazo ni husika.
In Nakuru, KMPDU Branch Secretary Dr. Steve Omondi condemned the act, saying that the police were expected to provide security to the protesters and not to harm them.
Peaceful protest is allowed, and all the regulations that are required as a union, we had fulfilled them by even informing the OCS of the area and asking for the protection. But whatever happened yesterday is not what anybody in this country, not only the doctors, would want to happen to anybody else.
KMPDU Central Branch Chairman Dr. James Githinji told the journalist that they will resume operation once the police officer who fired the tear gas canister is arrested and prosecuted.
We feel like this is an onslaught on doctors, whatever happened yesterday, a direct attack on our leadership in the healthcare workforce is actually an attack on all the doctors, the medical fraternity.
Davji's only mistake was to remind the government of its duty to employ doctors and nurses to serve Wanjiku. For as long as the hospitals still grapple with the severe shortage of staff, lack of drugs, demotivated staff for lack of promotions, partisan policies and paltry funding, they had better prepare, because we will keep crying in the streets until our voices are heard.
We know money had been set aside to post these interns. So we are not going to relent until all those interns have been posted to the places where they are supposed to be working.
The KMPDU Secretary General Dr. Davji Atela is currently receiving treatment at the Nairobi Hospital.
Solidarity forever.
Members of the Kenya Medical Association have expressed the need for urgency in resolving the issue of internship posting for new doctors. They have called on the National Treasury to allocate adequate resources to support the next generation of healthcare professionals.
Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. Long live unions, long live.
Kenya is now ready to deploy a contingent of 1,000 police officers to Haiti to lead a multinational mission that will help restore law and order in the troubled Caribbean nation. This follows the signing of an agreement, a reciprocal instrument between Kenya and Haiti, witnessed by President William Ruto and Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry at State House, Nairobi. But even as the deployment